Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the profound teachings of the Kena Upanishad, one of the ancient texts that form the philosophical foundation of Hinduism. The Upanishads offer deep insights into the nature of reality, consciousness, and liberation. Among these sacred scriptures, the Kena Upanishad stands out for its unique exploration of the essence of consciousness and its implications for liberation, or moksha. The Kena Upanishad, part of the Samaveda, is highly regarded for its profound philosophical inquiries and its commentary by the great philosopher Shankaracharya. This Upanishad begins with a compelling question about the underlying force that drives our sensory and mental activities, setting the stage for a journey into the nature of consciousness and ultimate liberation. In Chapter 1, a curious student poses a fundamental question. What is it that makes my mind think, my eyes see, my ears hear, and my mouth speak? This query reflects a deep curiosity about the inner force driving all sensory and mental activities. The teacher offers a profound answer, explaining that there is a consciousness or awareness that is not part of the body or mind, but is the true essence that illuminates and drives all functions. This consciousness exists independently of the physical body and the mind, pervades and illuminates the body and mind, enabling them to function, transcends the physical and mental realms, is known through our thoughts and senses, exists even in the absence of the body or mind. This foundational teaching is akin to light shining on a hand, not part of the hand, but illuminating it. Similarly, consciousness illuminates our mind and body, allowing us to think, see, hear, and speak. Verse 1. The student asked, "By whose will does the mind think? Who commands the life force to move? Who causes us to speak? Who controls our eyes and ears?" Verse 2. The teacher replied, "It is the ultimate essence behind each sense, the ear behind the ears, the mind behind the mind, the speech behind speech, and the sight behind the eyes. The wise, by understanding this and detaching from the senses, achieve immortality." Verses 3 to 4. We cannot see it with our eyes, describe it with speech, or grasp it with our mind. It is beyond what we know and what we don't know. This is what our ancient teachers have told us. Verses 5 to 9. Brahman is the force behind all our senses and faculties. It is the essence beyond the reach of speech, thought, sight, hearing, and smell. In Chapter 2, the teacher challenges the student's understanding, emphasizing that true knowledge of Brahman, the ultimate reality, goes beyond intellectual comprehension. This chapter teaches humility and the importance of acknowledging the limits of one's knowledge. Verse 1. The teacher said, "If you think you know Brahman well, your knowledge is limited. You only know its manifestations. You should continue to seek deeper understanding." Verse 2. The disciple responded, "I believe I know Brahman, but I also feel I don't fully grasp it. Those who say, 'I know it not well, but I do not completely lack knowledge either,' truly know Brahman." Verses 3 to 5. One who claims to know Brahman does not truly know it. One who accepts their ignorance truly understands it. Brahman is known through realization in every state of consciousness, leading to immortality and wisdom. If one realizes the self in this life, they achieve the ultimate goal. If not, they face great loss. By recognizing the self in every being, the wise detach from this world and become immortal. Chapter 3 presents a symbolic story illustrating the gods' misunderstanding of their victory, which they attribute to themselves rather than Brahman. This story underscores the importance of humility and recognition of the true source of power. Verse 1. According to legend, the gods won a victory through Brahman. They thought, "This victory is ours alone." Verse 2. Brahman, knowing their thoughts, appeared before them, but they did not recognize it. Verses 3 to 6. They asked Agni, the fire god, to identify this great spirit. Agni tried to burn a straw but failed and admitted his inability to recognize the spirit. Verses 7 to 10. Then they sent Vayu, the wind god, with the same request. Vayu also failed to move the straw and confessed his ignorance. Verses 11 to 12. Finally, Indra went to find the spirit, but it disappeared. Instead, Indra met the goddess Uma, who revealed that the great spirit was Brahman. In the final chapter, the gods come to understand that their victory was due to Brahman. This realization elevates them, particularly Indra, who is recognized as the foremost among the gods for his closeness to Brahman. Verse 1. Uma explained that Brahman was responsible for their victory. Realizing this, Indra understood the true source of their success. Verses 2 to 3. Agni, Vayu, and Indra, who came closest to Brahman and recognized it, became greater than the other gods. Indra, having come closest to Brahman and being the first to recognize it, became the foremost among the gods. Verses 4 to 8. Brahman should be contemplated as the profound essence in the mind through persistent meditation. Those who worship Brahman as Tadvana, the beloved, are desired by all creatures. The disciple asked for the teaching of the Upanishad, and the teacher replied that he had already imparted the wisdom of Brahman. Austerity, self-control, and performing rites form the foundation, while the Vedas constitute its structure. Truth is its sanctuary. One who understands this Upanishad transcends sin and is firmly established in eternal bliss. The Kena Upanishad teaches that through practice and deep contemplation, one can shift their identity to the true self, achieving the ultimate goal of liberation or moksha. The Upanishad emphasizes that the same consciousness exists in all beings. Despite different experiences, the underlying consciousness is one, leading to a profound sense of unity and interconnectedness. By understanding and internalizing these teachings, spiritual seekers, philosophers, Vedanta students, and truth seekers can embark on a path toward liberation, realizing their true essence and experiencing the eternal bliss that comes with this profound knowledge. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the teachings of the Kena Upanishad. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on ancient wisdom and spiritual teachings. Feel free to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay enlightened and continue your journey towards liberation.